Welcome to another episode of Marketing 101 for Chiropractors, where we keep you ahead of the curve, attracting more new patients and growing your business. Now, here's your host, Dr. D himself.
Most chiropractic websites are about to become invisible unless they adapt to AI search. Google's AI doesn't just look for websites anymore. It looks for the best answer from the most trusted source. And the good news, smaller chiropractic offices can now outrank giant corporations if they position themselves correctly. Welcome to another episode of Marketing 101 for Chiropractors. I'm Dr. Enrico Dolce-Corri, Dr. D, and I'm here every single week helping you grow and scale your business, hopefully bringing you less stress than more stress. There's so much to think about as an entrepreneur, and times are changing really fast. But this shift that's happened, and on last week's episode, we talked about the Google shift, the first big search shift that they've done in over 25 years on their Google search platform. This is huge stuff that's going on. We need to be on top of it. And there's such a huge opportunity to this if you stay ahead of the game. Remember, we're not competing against the chiropractor across the street from you. What we're competing about is all the noise out there. You're not the only person that helps A, B, C, and D, whatever problems there are. The problems that people have that we have solutions to, there are other solutions to those same problems. Except for one thing, subluxation. But other than that, back pain, neck pain, migraines, sciatica, they have many different options for symptoms. And we need to know how to navigate all this and get their attention. And here's an opportunity. The old Google way of how search worked was they ranked pages. They ranked your page based on relevancy to search terms, chiropractor near me, chiropractor sciatica, chiropractor migraines. And they ranked you. The more blogs and stuff you had about migraines, the higher up you would rank. However, you would never outrank the Mayo Clinic or the Cleveland Clinic or the Migraine Institute of Utah or whatever. You know, you're never going to outrank them because of the amount of data that they put out there. The new AI Google is now ranking entities, expertise, trust, helpfulness, and consistency across the internet. You can't buy or flood to be ranked number one anymore. Does it level the playing field? I'm not sure, but it definitely resets it. And this is where we can jump in. Your website is no longer your business online. Your digital footprint is your business. Everything that you're doing, posting, saying, reading, blogging, vlogging is your digital footprint. This means your website, your YouTube channel, your reviews, your social content, your podcast clips, your citations, your Facebook posts, your Reddit mentions, your Google business profile, your patient engagement, all AI pulls from all of it. So AI search features or favors experts, educators, authorities, not salespeople. Most chiropractic marketing still sounds like $47 new patient special. We treat neck pain. We treat sciatica. Call today. Call button. CTA. AI systems are prioritizing educational authority, topic depth. Your patients, your prospective patients are craving this as well. Topic depth, consistency, human engagement. So there are 7 organic strategies chiropractors need to implement right now to stay ahead of the curve. And this is where you get your pen and paper out. Strategy number 1, create topic clusters instead of random content. You're going to now reprioritize and structure how you post content on social media. We're not going to do random blogs, random TikTok dances, random reels. Funny can be good and breaks the cycle a little bit for your followers, but it doesn't build authority. So we want to become authority on 5 to 10. I think 10's a lot, but 5 to 10 major health categories that you see and help every single day in your office. Some examples could be headaches, posture improvement, pregnancy, pediatric nervous system health, sciatica, mobility, stress, inflammation, sleep, gut-brain barrier. kind of touched a little bit on everything there. The posture clinics, the headache clinics, the pediatric clinics, the pregnancy clinics, the functional med clinics. You guys all had examples there. Topic clusters are, you pick one. Let's say you pick sciatica, headaches, pregnancy, and pediatric nervous system health. Those are your 4 things that you pick. Like, that's what we do. That makes up 70% of our practice. And discs and decompression. Those are my things. I'm going to focus on what Enrico said. These 5 things. Now, these are the clusters. You found your clusters, and then what you're going to do within each one is you're going to create podcast episodes or vlogs on your YouTube videos. Your FAQ pages now. So you're going to pick those 5 things. You're going to have 5 new pages on your website. FAQs, frequently asked questions about migraines. Frequently asked questions about pregnancy, frequently asked questions about pediatric nervous system health. You get it? So those are your 5 pages now. The pages are for AI. Seldomly will anybody read these pages, but AI will. And you're going to have the frequently asked questions on this. Instagram Reels. You can even go to AI, any AI platform you want, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you want. You can go in there and be like, write out all the frequently asked questions that you can find on the internet from people or parents or moms that have questions about pediatric nervous system health for their children. AI will give you all of these questions that are being pulled from Reddit everywhere. You're going to take those questions and you're going to answer them in your own words and put them into your Facebook or your website pages. Then you're going to create Instagram Reels about all these. You're going to create emails about these clusters. You're going to do Google Business posts weekly, and you're going to have patient handouts for this because AI reads all this. AI sees, wow, this office deeply understands pregnancy, headaches, sciatica, disc issues, pediatric nervous system health. Depth beats volume now more than ever. This has been answers to my prayers. The last 7 years, I've been like, I can't keep up with content. I can't do this. It's just impossible to go viral and keep content and stay on top of this. How do we do this? And hiring someone's thousands of dollars a month, I feels like a waste of money. And it's never done well, and now we don't have to do it anymore. This is so amazing. Strategy number 2, optimize for questions, not keywords. We talked about the FAQs and I highlighted that a little bit. Old SEO patterns, chiropractor, Pittsburgh, or near me. The new AI search, what Google's doing now, this is what Gemini is doing, is allowing people to be more authentic in the search bar. So they're not going to be like sciatica info anymore or headache doctors. People are now, ChatGPT has trained people into asking questions. ChatGPT gives you better answers with questions rather than you wouldn't go into ChatGPT and be like, chiropractor, Pittsburgh. Why would you do that? It's going to give you this whole random answer. You're like, who is the best chiropractor in Pittsburgh for sciatic pain relief? That's what people are doing when they go in there. So now, why do I wake up with headaches? That's what they're putting into Google search. Why did I wake up? Like, the younger generation is doing what I think Gen X and millennials are like, I'm not giving the internet that info. They're comfortable with doing that. They go into the search bar and they're like, why did I wake up this morning with a headache above my right eye, radiating up to the top of my head after having cauliflower rice, chicken, and this thing I bought after eating that meal and not feeling like they're putting that whole thing in there. That's like a whole paragraph. They're like, what? And you and I are like, why would I give the internet? Why would I give AI any information about me? That's too much information. They are comfortable with that. And I think most people are. And most people are being trained to put in, why did I wake up with a headache today? Can poor posture cause anxiety? Does my posture relate to anxiety? People are asking those questions because maybe they saw a video that you posted about poor posture and how it can relate to nervous system dysregulation. And then they went into went into the chat Gemini, and they're like, can poor posture lead to ED? I mean, weird, like their questions. They're like, they're connecting dots in their head. And if you fit that matrix, boom, now you got that. Why does my lower back hurt after sitting? That's what's going into the AI search. Your content titles should sound like real patient questions. So we're not focusing on SEO anymore. We're not doing low back pain results at ABC Chiropractic in Pittsburgh for sciatica. Remember, we had to do that. You had to put your location. I told you to do this on your blogs. Your blog post, the title will have Pittsburgh Chiropractor helping with sciatic pain relief for disc herniations. That's the title. And then in the body, it's Pittsburgh does this for disc herniation relief of L4, L5 disc bulges, disc herniations in Pittsburgh by Dr. Enrico. Dr. Enrico does this in Pittsburgh because he relieves disc herniations, and disc herniations hurt, and you can have them fixed in Pittsburgh because Dr. Enrico, remember we said reiterate the words, so the keywords are in there: Pittsburgh, disc, sciatica, Dr. Enrico. And then boom, you're ranking a little bit higher for disc, chiropractor, Pittsburgh. Make sense? AI doesn't do that anymore. So it's reading the title. Can TextNet cause headaches? That's your new blog. Why do kids get ear infections repeatedly? That's the blog. Can chiropractic help improve sleep? Then if somebody puts that into the search, bam, your article comes up because you matched it word for word. AI is like, wait, that exact question was answered by Dr. Enrico in Tampa, Florida. This person's in New York. Because if you're first to this, you're going to search up higher. You'll be like, well, that person was in New York. It doesn't really help me. But as the New York doctors start getting a hang of this, then they'll start ranking for locally. And then as the Tampa people start getting, you're the top of the hit there because your stuff was done in 2026. You have the information out there. You've shot videos. By the time it's 2028 and the other chiropractor in town is like, oh, I got to start doing this stuff, you're way ahead of the game. Or the PT decides to start doing this, or the massage therapist decides to do this. You're ahead of the game. AI loves conversational search. That's how we have to rethink this. It's still SEO. We're just now calling it AEO because AI is doing all the work. Strategy number 3, build massive review depth, not just great office or 5 stars or clean, friendly staff. You're going to go back and you're going to not reply. You're going to contact that person because you know who they are. People are leaving reviews on Google and everywhere. They're your patients. You have their info already. You email them or you call them and leave them a voicemail. Kathy, thank you so much for the 5-star review on Google. I just saw it pop up. We haven't had a review in a couple of weeks, so that was really cool. Can you go back and edit that? For me, it's blank. And the best thing you could do for our office, it just takes a couple minutes, is go in there and tell the story of why you found us, what was bothering you, how we helped you, and how you feel now. Catch them quickly because they're excited about you. And now you get a couple paragraphs in there and AI reads that, loves it. Condition-specific reviews, story-based reviews, emotional reviews, transformational reviews. That's what you want. My migraines improved. My pregnancy comfort is better. I didn't even know I could see a chiropractor at 36 weeks pregnant. I went in. I was having this horrible back pain. I thought I was doomed until the baby shows up. And not only did I go in and it was comfortable, I could fall asleep on those magic pillows that they have. They have these pillows. I fit in them. I put my face down. I can't believe I could lie on my belly. I haven't lied on my belly for 7 months. And I can. And I just want to stay there. And it's an amazing experience. And not only that, my back pain's better. I can't wait to get through this, but in comfort. Numbness reduced, improved energy, stress relief. AI uses reviews as trust signals and topical relevance. So what you need to do is ask patients, would you mind sharing specifically what changes you noticed in their reviews? Go back. An opportunity. They already left you the 5-star review. They went to Google, hit 5 stars and hit submit because they think that's good. That's all you need is just the stars. But you go back, you're like, no. Thank you for the 5 stars. That's great. It means we're doing pretty good. But can you explain why you gave that to us in your condition? Now, your Google business profile is now more important than your website because AI is using that. So weekly posts. How many of you post to your Google business profile each week? Oh boy, we got to start doing that. Weekly post, fresh photos, videos, FAQs. You're going to hear this FAQ thing from all the gurus coming up. I was first. You heard it from me first. FAQ sections, services, review responses, updated descriptions, keywords naturally inside of the answers. Most chiropractors neglect this completely on the Google My Business profile. We don't post it because we don't think of it as social media. And it's not. It's its own thing. But AI is eating this all up. AI summaries pull heavily from Google. Why? Who owns Gemini? Who created Gemini? Gemini is still the number one used search. They went right up to the top because they made this change in Google. Now everyone's who's still using Google, Gemini is the one answering all these questions. Google business data, reviews, your FAQ section, and user engagement. So when you have these posts, you get engagement from Google My Business profile, which is Google. Remember, Google, YouTube, Gemini. Think of that trio. They are the trio now, the dominant. Video content is becoming a major ranking signal. This is strategy number 5. AI systems can now transcribe videos, understand speech, analyze topics, and evaluate engagement. So engagement doesn't have to be a like, a heart, or a comment on your YouTube video. They don't even have to like it. They don't even have to subscribe. AI is watching them watching. It's bizarre. So video playthrough rate, AI is downloading that. You post a video, you get engagement, 111 views. It's watching the 111 views. How many people made it to 3 seconds, 30 seconds, 90 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever long your video was, the rate it's watching it and where the drop-off is. Wherever the drop-off is, it goes right before and eats up that data and says, why was this entertaining data? What in there was being said? It won't give you feedback on what dropped off. Maybe you said something about Trump. Maybe you said something about the Strait of Hormuz, and then everyone's like, right? All the blue-haired people are just like, gone. And whatever, who cares whatever the drop-off is? You won't get that feedback, but you can go look at your data and be like, I wonder what the drop-off was. Maybe the video was just too long. So the best content types, write this down. 3 reasons you're getting headaches. Best sleeping positions for neck pain. Why posture affects energy. What happens during a chiropractic adjustment? What happens during a chiropractic adjustment video goes onto your website. That's the YouTube video under FAQs for chiropractic. Your main homepage, like services, chiropractic, boom, chiropractic, meet the team, the doctors. On the bottom, YouTube video, what to expect during the chiropractic adjustment. The chiropractor willing to educate on camera consistently will dominate AI search locally. Strategy number 6, build entity authority across the internet. So what is an entity authority? Google wants proof you are a real trusted expert. That means that you have consistency. What does expert mean now? Influencers have been experts for the last 10 years. They're complete bozos and clowns saying ridiculous things, and they're considered experts, labeled influencers. Absolutely stupid. You have credentials. So that means consistency across your website, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Apple Maps, Bing, Yelp, podcasts, directories, local news, guest interviews. You have everything across everything. Your name, office name, services, expertise, and messaging should all match across all platforms. Consistency builds trust. Confusion lowers trust. That's it. That's the mathematical equation for AI. It's like we keep seeing Dr. D, Pittsburgh chiropractor, Dr. D, Pittsburgh chiropractor, at this location, boom, at this location, boom. Oh, he's got these clusters, migraines, headaches, pregnancy, kids, sciatica. Like he's got these things. He's this guy, right? The consistency is what builds it. AI rewards human engagement. So strategy number 7, and this is where chiropractors can win big, is AI is watching the comments, the shares, the saves, the engagements, the watch times, the review interactions, and the question and answer activity. A small office with real engagement can outrank giant corporate websites because AI increasingly values useful relevance trustworthy and interactional content, not just who spent the most money anymore. Google Ads is dead. Is dead for us because it's going to be obsolete unless they figure out how to incorporate Gemini in there and then start ranking people who pay, which will probably come next. The biggest mistakes we're making right now as chiropractors is we're buying generic SEO blogs. So Chiromatrix, Perfect Patients, all the big websites that do it for chiropractic who use the same email templates across America for all the doctors. AI is now caught onto it in minutes. They're like, oh, that's the exact same email over all you doctors. Now your trust authority goes down because you're just copy and pasting. Boom. Oh, those blogs, those are all the same across all the websites. And I've read them a million times. So your trust authority goes down. Where's the unique information? AI can detect low value content. Mistake number 2, only posting promotional content. All you do is ads and have very little posting whatsoever. That will hurt in the long run. Nobody engages with constant promotions anymore. So your advertising has to go towards problem solutions, problem solving. So the ads are coming across. Do you have this and this? This is A, B, and C that can help with that. You want more information? Click the link below. More info. That's where we're going. Ignoring video. Can no longer ignore it. I've been saying this since the beginning. So those of you that have ignored video, I don't know what you're doing on social media. You can't be posting pictures anymore. That makes no sense. This will hurt more every year that goes by. And I think I did a podcast on this 3 years ago saying, if you're not using video and video is king now, then this will hurt you in 3 years. Well, here we are. It's 2026 and you better start. Inconsistent branding and messaging. That's mistake number 4. And the last one is creating content for chiropractors instead of for the patients. This is a critical distinction. So my prediction is over the next 2 to 3 years, AI assistance, voice search, conversational search, and AI recommendations will dominate local discovery. This is how people will find you through AI voice search, conversational search, those asking those deeper questions. Patients won't type chiropractor near me anymore. They will ask, who's the best chiropractor for migraines near me? Who helps pregnant moms naturally? Who focuses on nervous system health for kids? The offices already building authority now will win later. There we go. The future belongs to the chiropractor who becomes the most trusted educator in their community, not the loudest marketer, not the cheapest office, not the flashiest ads. The office that constantly teaches, helps, explains, and builds trust online. Got it? This is a big one. And this is going to be your focus. This might be something you forward a podcast to your entire team. Say, hey guys, can you listen to this podcast? Can you help me help us restructure this whole thing and refocus on what content we should be making? You'll be surprised how your team will want to eat up on this. Your CA will want to eat this up. Everyone will want to eat this up and help you guys grow. If you want help implementing AI search strategies, meta ads, Google optimization, patient conversion systems for your office, follow the Marketing 101 Facebook group for chiropractors. Join the community, ask questions in there, engage. I know Facebook groups are dead. You're not getting any notifications from them. Why? Because you're not engaging. Not your fault. It used to pop up in your feed. There's no more time. Facebook marketing for chiropractors, Facebook Marketing 101 for chiropractors doesn't show up in your feed as a group anymore because groups are kind of dead. The only way to do it is to engage in the group. Go into the group and ask a question. Then the answer to your question pops up like a feed. So that's how you're going to do that. Good. Big one. Go get them. Stay well, stay healthy, keep doing it. Your community needs you. And that's why we're here doing all this. Go get them.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and leave a rating. It helps get our podcast out to more listeners. Also, join Marketing 101 for Chiropractors on Facebook or visit us at enricod.com for more information on growing and scaling your business.